Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Into Reverie Part 79. In the previous video, we did the beach thing. Yeah, we did that. Now we're going to do that trial door that we put off, or that we, sussed out a little bit last time. I mean, they should be relatively easy because, I mean, the one downside to like not doing them immediately is that these early ones are going to be a lot easier because we have so much more like quartz. But the upside is that it prevents me from losing my mind sometimes.
Raring to go.
I don't know if your stuff is magic or not. Just out of curiosity.
Shimmer. It's my go.
I mean, it's kind of
I shall go.
magic-y. You know what I mean?
Charging. No.
Okay, it's not magic, by the way.
I'll save you. Deserve my turn.
You see, the thing is, it's not magic.
Here I go. At this rate.
Maybe his other attacks are magic, though, right? That's a magic attack. 100%.
Enhancing.
Okay, we're just gonna use damage reduction.
Engaging.
It has most of his HP right there.
Arcus activate. Ha! Very well.
Let's see, so yours is 3.
Play with me?
Get his ass.
Over here. Poor thing. I've spotted you.
Wait, this is a physical attack, though, now I think about it. But,
Well then.
so it won't do that much, but eh. We just need Tio to cast like 2 times.
Raring to go. No time. It's my go. Arcus activate. Yeah.
1 Tio cast.
my
Okay, maybe we need Tio to. Well, maybe.
Arcus activate. Yeah.
Maybe we can finish with just 2 Tio casts.
I'll restore you. I shall go.
Okay, we might need a 3rd Tio
Arcus
cast.
activate. It's my go. Ready.
This isn't a spell.
Attack. Yeah. Enhancing. There. Okay.
It's not Tio's cast. Ah, shit. Okay, here's what you here's the play. Your Chrono Burst,
It's my go.
then you, I don't know.
Shimmer. It's my go. Yeah. There. Attack.
Okay, I mean,
Raring
you
to
don't
go.
do damage. But Altina's is magic, right?
Yeah. Break. Attack. My turn.
Yeah, you're both magic. But here's what you do.
Shimmer.
I think we're already maxed out, but just in case we
Engaging.
aren't.
Now, follow me. Leave it to me. Now.
Like I said, just 2 Tio casts is all I needed. No more, no less.
The Rosenberg doll simply cannot be beat.
God, the setup took 3 times as long as the actual fight. I could have, I guess, gotten away with just setting up Tio. But I kind of wasn't thinking at the time about like, oh yeah, this fight's going to be easy because it is low level. Because it's the second trial. I didn't think about that until after I'd like finished setting up 3 characters. And I was like, ah. If we do go back to the Reverie corridor, maybe we can try and utilize you guys. I wouldn't mind doing a witch squad. Since we have 4 witchy characters, I don't know who our backups would be. Oh, you can always throw in Elliot. I mean, he's not a witch, but... Anybody else with a witchy aesthetic? Not really. I don't know. I mean, there's Lady Casters, but... I mean, we could throw Tio in just because she's set up in the back line, and then, like, I don't know, like, frickin'... So, who's someone we haven't used much? I haven't used Alphen. You're not really a witch, but you'd do. I did look at Vita, because I didn't look at it on screen, but we saw Vita's Master Quartz, which is not great. It's basically just cats, but, like, what if it was not good? Or, like, worse? I guess it's... What's the other one that gives, like, magic evasion? Oh, yeah, Deva. I guess she basically has Deva, but better. I would say crit chance is better than break damage up, but, like, it's still pretty not great to have as a main. And as a sub, it's not good. But alrighty. We will... Daydream me. Because that was faster than I thought it'd be.
Slab of Reminiscence activated.
So let's see. We were just talking about witchy stuff. We could do some witchy stuff. Also got this. And then poison. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I choose... Oh, hee hee hee. Wait for me, wah. Oh dear, this is why I told you not to run. Master, come quick.
Oh, what's all the fuss? Oh, you poor thing, you've grazed your knee.
It hurts, Mommy. Make it go away with your magic.
Mommy knows just the spell for this. Pain, pain, go away.
Huh? That's not magic, Master.
Oh, maybe not, but it works just like it. Pain, pain, go away.
They're like, no, seriously, can you cast a magic spell? What's the point of learning magic if you won't use it to help children?
You're silly, Mommy.
And once more for good measure, go away.
The scrape then turned into an infection and Emma lost her leg. The end. I spent my early years in an ordinary town. My mother was from a remote region, but moved there after marrying my father. And although he died not long after I was born, my mom chose to remain there and we lived as a happy family of 2. Of course, given my tender age, I understood little of the situation. I had no way of knowing where my mother was born either. All I ever concerned myself with was the 2 of us and the elder cousin who came to play every so often. They were my world. And yet, as with all halcyon days, they were not destined to last. What did you just say? I said that Isola won't be coming back again. She's gone somewhere far, far away, too far for any of us to go and pick her up. That can't be true. Mommy would never just leave me. She wouldn't. I won't tell you not to cry. But considering that her blood flows within you, you have a right to choose the life you want to lead. Come with me to your mother's home, the village of Eryn. Okay, now were they being delicate and not saying, yo, your mother died? Or did they actually just, like, lose track of her and she's not actually dead because reasons and she'll show up again later? I really hope they would just be using delicate language and it's not. Actually, she just mysteriously disappeared, but we never saw her body, so she'll show up again later in the series. Meet your familiar. She's going to be your family from now on. Give her a name, Emma. What a pretty black kitty. A name. What about Celine? Suits me well enough. Nice to meet you, Emma. You're gonna become a first-rate witch with me at your side. I won't accept anything less. Nice to meet you too, Celine. I'm gonna be just like Mommy one day, you'll see. Even Griano seems to be celebrating. It's been a long time since I last saw Emma this happy. Now we can breathe easier, if only a little. Agreed, it's up to us to watch over her now. Got Vita, my grandmother, and even Celine at my side now. It wouldn't be fair for me to complain about being lonely. Vita's gone? Honest too, and he didn't even try and stop her? That foolish girl. What was she thinking throwing her lot in with society of all things? Should have seen the signs earlier. I gotta been so blind. Always like this. Always failing to notice what matters until it's too late. Just forget about her, Emma. She has nothing to do with us anymore. You need to think about... Emma... Damn it, Rose, you idiot. Why did everyone leave me all alone? First Mom, then Vita. Wish I was stronger. Wish I was strong enough to fight the urge to cry. You're not alone, Emma. You're now ready to handle the truth, so awaken, my darling daughter. Oh, a dream. I remember now. I was cleaning Grandmother's room and then... I haven't had that dream in quite a while. One where I have to relive Vita and my mother leaving me all over again. I don't remember the dream ever ending that way before. Oh god, the interstellar ass. Is this what I think it is? Wishes of a witch. I mean, I really hope it's not actually she's secretly alive because reasons, but she's in like the phantom realm. After the war ended, I traveled across the land with Celine as a wandering witch. We spent several months ensuring that all the spirit veins have returned to normal in the wake of the Great Twilight, and they would never cause any trouble, not in this calendar year. And partway through our mission, we returned to Eryn to report on our progress. And little did we expect we'd find there. Hope you have a very good explanation for this. You never told me my mother had another diary. I was making to back you up here, Rose. Emma's got every right to be annoyed. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. You haven't been in Eryn for quite some time. You must be tired. How to make some of my grandmother? I wasn't trying to hide it from you as such. It's just that it's no ordinary diary, so I'll put it out of the way where you wouldn't fun. In other words, you hid it from me. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, you were paleontologist all the skeleton in your closet, woman. I couldn't agree more. It's me, I'm here because of reasons. I'm just eavesdropping on all your conversations at all times, so I'll always know when to teleport in. Vita? Hello, you two. What are you doing here? You've been missing since the war ended. Exactly, you just popped like it's the most natural thing in the world. Well, I wasn't expecting fate to draw me here either. Here to explain how a diary my master wrote during her travels ended up here. We were told her death was an accident in an unknown location. What are you keeping from us? Okay, well, I can see there's no getting out of this. This all began 2.5 years ago, not long ago you left the village for the academy, Emma. One day an owl appeared, parcel in tow. Opening it, I found a diary and a brief message saying to give it to you when the time is right. Wait. Witches in the Middle Ages used to communicate using owls. And he saw as familiar as a white owl to boot. Indeed, though hers was not the owl that came to me, I can only assume she gave those items to it just for her passing. Evidently, there was more to her final journey than she told any of us. And because it seems the pages of that diary will only come to bear the truth when you take it to a specific location. That explains why most of the pages are blank. You couldn't be a bit more precise. A specific place doesn't help us much. I would if I could. I know a little more about all this than you do. Still, now that I've told you this much, can you honestly say that you wouldn't have become preoccupied with this if you had found out just for banishing the Twilight? Well, Alright, I'll spare you my wrath this time. Still, I can't believe we happened upon this the moment the twilight ended. Sure, that was no coincidence. I imagine she influenced the laws of causality with her magic so you would find it when you were ready. You really did go to a lot of work here, but I expect no less from the witch I respect above all others. Hey, I'm right here, you know. So, if I can read this, I can finally find out more about my mother? We can find out where we're supposed to take it, at least. This is gonna be looking like a needle in a haystack. Emma, how old are you? Okay. I mean, the thought did just pop in my head. I was like, what if Emma's mom's the fucking Grandmaster? But I don't think the timeline doesn't match. It would explain why Vita went over there, but the timeline doesn't make sense. Because Ouroboros is... I mean, granted, technically she could have founded Ouroboros while she was a wandering witch, but... I hope that's not the... It wouldn't... I mean, they did just say she could influence the laws of causality, so apparently Emma's mother's way stronger than we would have been led to believe, but... Allow me to save you the trouble. Oh, it's me, Sight. A wolf? What the? Sight, no long time no see, my comrade. Several hundred years, I believe. I was not aware you'd regressed so much physically. Do you have to bring that up? Hey, if you know our grandmother for that long, you must be the divine wolf who once watched over the Septarian of Crossbell. What? Things seem to have been unsettled in Crossbell ever since the war ended. Does that relate to why you were all outside of it all? Indeed. It's one reason I've been traveling around the continent. On my journey, I happened to find something strange, something I thought you ought to be informed about. Such as... It so happens that a white ruin of some sort appeared in Osgiliath Basin not long ago. One that appears to be of gnomish origin. What? What? Could that be what we're looking for? Perhaps the diary's responsible. I don't think it's worth looking into either way. Thus, although as much as I'm itching to go straight away, we don't know what might be waiting for us there. We should prepare ourselves before we set off. I shall accompany you after letting the villagers know that I'm leaving. You haven't been here in some time, Vita. You should at least say hello to everyone. Suppose that wouldn't hurt. Once you've made the rounds, we should head for the teleportation circle at the village center. I don't know, because I just assumed Emma's mom was just like a lady who, you know, died valiantly trying to do good stuff.
It has been too long since I visited the witch's village.
Then we ought to be showing you around. There is much to see.
You come too, Vita. If only to say hello to everyone who's missed you.
No need to twist my arm. I sort of wanted to see if anything's changed.
But they've just quickly established that Emma's mom is actually was super OP. So, I don't know if they've ever mentioned that she was Vita's master before. I mean, maybe it's been mentioned in passing and I just didn't really internalize that information, but... Fuck, now that idea's in my head, I'm like, oh shit, I can't shake it. Because, I mean, it kind of makes some sense. Kind of. I don't know if I like the idea, but... it's interesting, I suppose. Because, I mean, the timeline's a little... They match up a little. Like, what? Ouroboros is, like, 15 to 20 years old. Theoretically, she could have started it before then. And only needed to, like, fully disappear when she, you know, became the Grand Master. Like once the organization was not just a few people. It would explain why Vita went over there. Like, no questions asked, really. And is so loyal. This blue wolf is an old acquaintance of Rose's, eh? Practically jumped on my skin when you went running by. My apologies. And you can talk? You have a Rose and Celine sort of deal going on? I'm not from here, so I'm still figuring out how this magic stuff works. I don't even know how I got here, man. Anyway, welcome to Eryn Village. Don't hesitate to give me a holler. Or a howler if you need anything. Ah, shit, oh god, he didn't laugh. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get the divine wrath of one wolf on me. I was wondering who was up in the manor, but I hardly expected to be you, Vita. You always were one for dropping in unannounced. I know you've got your reasons, but I think it'd do you good to visit a bit more often. When I hear Emma is scolding you for abandoning the village enough for all of us and then some. And we all know how hard you worked to stop the tragedy of the Twilight from spreading. Emma certainly gave me an earful and a half. Can't possibly imagine when or where the cute child of my memories developed such a nasty temper. You can't, Vita, and you have no idea where I developed a temper? Well, anyway, I'm grateful for the welcome. Thank you. But I think especially just casually mentioned that Emma's mom could have, like, you know, changed causality or something. Like, it's no big deal, and no one was like, wow, she could do that? Is, a little strange, because they've never previously hinted at Emma's mom being all that strong. I mean, presumably the fact that she, you know, just died while doing her wandering witch duties would mean that she was just kind of, you know, a regular-ish lady, but... Then they also have immediately hit us with the, actually we didn't find a body, which is code for she's not dead. If you don't see the body, there's no shot. They're never dead. Oh, leaving already, Emma? But you just got here. You got Miss Rose with you too, and Miss Vita and a wolf, apparently? Sorry to surprise you. We got a little errand to run. I wish you could take me to the outside too. I'm working hard with Sis. Can I get out just for a little bit? Don't be such a rush, child. Calm yourself. As I understand it, both you and your sister will be done with your training. Really, you hear that, Alberio? Finally our time to show the world what we can do for real. You got quite the challenging final exam to pass first, of course. Oh, come on, Miss Rose. Way to get our hopes up. Dang, we still got a ways to go, huh? Reminds me of Emma when she was their age. Also, you didn't get... They didn't teach you how to shoot fireballs, though, right? That's forbidden knowledge for you? Darn it, becoming a wandering witch takes too much work. Look at it this way, though. At least we're almost to our finals, right? Let's crush it, sis. There's an entire massive world out there waiting for us. Absolutely right. Let's get ready for our finals. Because, I mean, they seem to imply that only she was learning magic and he was just like a guy who was sweeping and getting fireballs shot at him. Welcome to my... Oh my. If it isn't Vita. Welcome home, dear. Surprise. Thought I'd come by for a bit. I see you brought quite the guest. Thought this was just a friendly visit, though. Are you in the middle of something? I'm afraid we can't stay here for long. We'll need to get moving soon. That being said, we're just here for some preparations. Eryn is perfectly safe. Oh? Anyhow, since you are kind enough to pay us a visit, I can't have you leaving empty-handed. Take this with you. Okay, presumably there'll be some combat then. Thank you, Aller. This should come in handy. Think nothing of it, Rose. Taking care of you all is part of my job. Very well then, Emma, Celine, make sure to look after everybody, yes? Hey, Rose, are your stats busted as a playable character? Are they broken? Do you have 249 base speed? No? Damn. Frickin' bullshit-ass rigged game. I'm sure everything will be fine as long as you two are there, but it never hurts to be careful. Leave it to us. Shouldn't the duty of protecting the others befall on I, the eldest of this party? You should ask yourself that question, Rose. I believe you already know the answer. No, Rose, you're a joke character. You're a joke character who exists for pandering, alright? It's a joy to see your beautiful smile again, Vita. Have you been to Dahlia's place? Yes, she'll never admit it, but I just know she'll be over the moon to see you. Your veins are stable, and there hasn't been any monster sighting either. Judging by the party you've assembled, however, I'd say something big is happening, no? You can take care of it. Just be careful, will you?
Doing well, my listeners? Misty here, and tonight I'm taking Abendheim on the road. Where? The hometown of yours truly. I'm visiting someone who used to keep me out of trouble.
You have to record your show now?
Try not to give hints that'll give us away.
I'm rather worked up.
Those sounds of monsters in the forest. I'm sensing something coming from the village. Its mana is almost as plenty as roses. Wait, what? How could it be the source of staring right in the face? My apologies, I didn't mean to startle you. This wolf is none other than an old friend of mine. He won't gobble you up, rest assured. Good to know. I'm sorry I reacted like that. It was very rude of me. I'm amazed. It's amazing how you can already sense such a thing with that crystal ball of yours. Looks like your studies are paying off. I sense an incredible witch in the making. Keep up the hard work. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, Emma. I'm going to keep practicing every day. had no idea you were a friend of Rose. Sorry for freaking you out. Actually, you do seem pretty fluffy. I kind of want to pet you. Wait, what am I saying? I'm terribly sorry. Master would be so mad if I did such a thing. Anyway, back to practice.
I will go.
Sent you to teleport back into the village, but sure wasn't expecting you to have the gall to show up at my house, Vita. What's that we were messing around with earlier? Recording something? This little side job I picked up. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. That's certainly been a while, Miss Dahlia. We didn't get to talk much last time, but I heard you got yourself a new pupil. Left the village shortly after Isola passed away, but I learned quite a lot in the short time you had me under your wing. Looking forward to seeing what the little birdling grows into. I always have you to thank for that. This one actually listens to me, unlike you. Makes things a lot easier. Heard you went to hide at the Great Twilight, but I see you're just fine. I don't know what brings you here, but try to show up every now and then, yeah? I'll see what I can do. Listen, you may have settled things with Emma and the rest, but I didn't teach you magic so you can go gallivanting off to goddess knows where. Isn't that what wandering witches do? Isn't that, like, their thing? Like, don't you guys specifically send out people to gallivant goddess knows where? Are you heading to the hot springs? Before you go, we'd like to see the new talent Loki's been practicing? Q? Come on, show him the Granny Rose impression you were just practicing. And how is this thing supposed to be an impression of me exactly? Curiosity's killing me, but I'm a little scared at the same time. What the? The wolf is practically pulsing with power. It's like a massive mono with legs. Mr. Wolf, you like to be my familiar? I'm afraid I'm already under contract as a police dog. Ah, darn, I got to you too late. Look, you need a break, pal. Oh, it's impressive that girl's gotten this far without a taming spell. Perhaps the children of this village may surpass all of us one day.
A fairy spring. I've seen a few like these in Crossbell.
I heard they installed a spa in the Uptown district.
Don't talk about the places I can't
go. I'd certainly love to
go.
take a dip in this one, though.
Let's. I'm itching to see
God
for
damn it.
myself how much you two have blossomed as grown women.
God damn it.
Grandmother, only creeps say that kind of thing.
Also, you're talking about that about your fucking children. Ugh. Gross. But yeah, sure. Whatever. Is there any dialogue or do they just vibe? Okay, they just vibe.
Just the boost I needed.
Very little piece of garbage. Is that who I think it is, Rose? That's right, he's the one I've spoken of. This is Zeit, an acquaintance of mine from my younger days. I believe it's been a few centuries since we last met. As I thought, this is a divine wolf from your tales. My stars, he was even more splendid in person. I take note of everything that's happened in the village records. Please, I hardly think his appearance is worth that much of a fuss. I'm quite splendid myself when I take on my original form, I have you know. And honestly, Rose, no offense, but you're the least cool of the four divine beasts we know of. Yeah, you never let us hear the end of it. You don't have to go and throw a tantrum, you know? And, like, I mean that as an insult, because Zeit is just, like, he just turns into a big wolf. Think I lived long enough to meet the divine wolf from legends. Old age does have its advantages. Ingo told me so many stories of the outside world when she stayed with me during the Great Twilight. The world is full of surprises, even in my ripe old age. Alright. Oh, he's like the Orbital Factory, and then I think we're ready? For gallivanting? Welcome to Velvet in Vita. Paying us a little visit. Brought a mysterious furry friend with you, too. Something the matter? We're just on a little errand. It's nothing you should worry about, Gandalf. Well, I'll take you at your word for it. You're a good company and all. Everything's fine and dandy. I'll leave it to you. Take care, okay? Something tells me you're not exactly going on a picnic, though. Everything's fine and dandy. I'll leave you to it. Just, you know, don't blow up the village or nothing. I live here. I think we're good. Well, can we leave the village? I guess I should check just for the sake of checking. No? Beyond here is just a lot of open lots outside the village. I don't think there's anything for us there. This is the teleportation stone to the Eerie Woods. We should be heading for the teleportation circle at the center of the village. I was just checking to see if it still worked, alright? Ivory shrine. No, not a shrine! See when we got everything we need, let's go. Use long-range teleportation magic to jump to the Osgiliath Basin. And this will be found there. Oh. Damn gnomes. Well, this looks like the place. This must be where Isola hid the truth. I really can't imagine a new spirit shrine showing up right now to be mere coincidence. Mom's diary. It's reacting to the shrine. Soul must have created with her magic. So she really did plan for this place to appear as soon as that diary was found. An elaborate undertaking, to say the least. Also, very in character for Isola. Weird, vague, cryptic shit. Oh no. Oh god, was I right? You have our thanks for telling us about this site. Not at all. It was no imposition. The rest is in your capable hands. I know a little about what is happening, but I wish you well, and now I shall take my leave. Screw. He's changed that one. I never would have pictured him helping others more than absolutely necessary. For a holy beast, he seems awfully devoted to liberating Crossbow. He and his people have been to Gehenna and back by all accounts. I'd expect as much after all that. Well, Emma, found your nerve. Of course, we're going inside. Can't pass up an opportunity to finally learn what happened to my mother. No matter how solemn the truth might be. Oh, honestly. I never met this Isola person you're all talking about, so I don't have as much of a stake in this as you do. But I'm your guardian, Emma. We'll see this through to the end, together. Thank you, Celine. Naturally, I'll be along for the ride. It was only because of Isola that I first left the village and came to learn more about the world. I want to see this through, too. Me, too. Both to watch over you two, and because I'm Isola's foster mother. Hey, what's the story with that? This is interesting, though. These are a bit more, like, the daydreams on the second half have been better. Now, we may have just gotten, like, a string of, like, the good ones, but... Mana inside seems completely unlike the mana in the shrines that appeared during the wars. Perhaps owing to Isola having created with her own mana. The fact that this shrine still stands a decade after her passing is a testament to her greatness. She was always more adept at using mana than most. Shall we get started? Are you ready, Emma? Let's be off. What do you guys do again? Yo, Morgan. Okay, so you're the only one with decent master quartz, right? Garbage. Okay, so this is Emma, please carry me. Basically. You're the most HP Vita, have fun. I mean, it should be easy unless the enemy's freaking bugged that has 300 speed for some reason.
The structure appears to be simple enough.
Simple, yes, but it is a proper spirit shrine. We'll have to approach it as such.
Of course.
Does that mean magic knights? No! A white feather? Steel yourselves, everyone. It would appear there's a trial before us. Ready yourself, Emma. I was born ready.
Very well. I shall be your opponent.
No way to raise our stats. Alright, cool.
Arcus, activate!
What do you do?
I do believe I'll help myself. How refreshing.
It's not bad.
Now! Take this!
Hey, what's your brave order?
It's all me.
EP cost reduced to 0, arts up for 1 turn. It's not bad. I don't know if it's worth 5 BP, but it's not awful.
Shimmer! Lumin...
It's all me.
Here I come.
Nobody knows Fortuna? You little assholes.
Huh?
That's so embarrassing for you?
Yeah!
There!
There! Aw!
What the hell?
I'm
Chill,
going.
chill.
Dark blades! Aim true! Ah, what a relief!
Piece of cake. Phew. More words have appeared. Contents were designed to reveal themselves as we overcome trials, it would seem. So, what's it say? It's a diary entry that's dated 11 years ago. Something stirs. Something dark and unfathomable, omnipresent and airborne in its long history. Sometimes I can sense it in the mana that fills the Empire. None of the stray witches I've consulted can feel it, but I know it can't be my imagination. For the sake of my grandmother and all the others in the village who saw me off, so that my daughter, pupil, and I can all keep living happily together. I resolved to look into the matter first by venturing to the spirit veins across the land. This is from before Mom set off on her final journey. She discerned the existence of Ishmelga's curse for anyone. That's my people for you, and the most capable wandering witch of them all. Whatever the case, it still seems we have a ways to go till we get to the heart of the shrine. Assuming there's another trial awaiting us, there may very well be new information as well. Let's keep at it, shall we? Okay. Squad could use a little heal. Like, none of y'all invested in Fortuna. What the hell is wrong with you?
Now this is living.
I mean, thankfully we have 9 lives plus Emma's BP thing. But like...
There! There!
Y'all need to stop being so damn selfish. Find ourselves in another open locale, so presumably... There's birds and bulls! Indeed, I expect this trial's challenge to eclipse that of the prior. Let's not let our guards down.
Very well. I shall be your opponent.
Aren't you guys supposed to be all super strong?
Burning flames! Vorpal flare!
Our crafts are maybe actually better than spells here, because the spells we have are, you know, bad.
Fear my power! Crimson Lancer! A chance! Take this!
Very well.
Okay, so that hits everyone? That's pretty good. We don't really need to hit everyone, though.
How will this feel, I wonder? Chilling, perhaps? Now, turn to ice.
You're mine!
Hit him with the damn diamond dust.
Fun. Ha! Yeah,
My Link
I assumed
finish.
you'd win.
You did like 25 too much damage. The more time I spent investigating legends of old, the more confident I became in my theory, which concerned the Great One that came to be from my ancestors' conflict. I was convinced that ominous blight lurking in the Empire was that very Great One. The witches are not involved, which makes the gnomes the most likely culprits. Can't imagine the devastation that would result from a collision between the Hexen clan and the gnomes. Been hesitant to tell grandmother about all this as a result. Neither do I want to trouble my daughter or my pupil, and so I shall resolve this matter on my own. Lately, however, I feel as though I'm being watched. Perhaps someone has learned of my intentions? I say let them come. I'll gladly be the bait if it leads to information on the gnomes. That silly girl, if only she had more of a pinch of her troubling us. This sheds a whole new light on something she once inquired. She asked one day what I knew about the gnomes. I hadn't the answer to her questions at the time. Looking back, this is what led me to looking into the black records and the rivalries. Pieces are finally falling into place. She went up against the gnomes alone? And the real cause of her death was... I fear as much of myself, but surely all will be revealed when we fill the last pages. Plus we got a fresh egg, so we're basically unstoppable. Another open area, which brings us to our next trial. Alright, so birds and rockmen. We must be especially prudent.
Very well. I shall be your opponent. Shimmer! It's my turn. Come on, hang in there for me.
No.
You have my
Thank you,
thanks.
Hearken to the aria of the abyss!
Seems like a good time to use a rest craft. I don't know.
Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity. Behold, for it longs to be forever at your side!
I'm going.
You get their ass?
Dark blades.
Aim true. Now to keep going.
All information I found on the rivalries and the gnome's trail has been erased now. Silver lining, I was able to learn the identity of my pursuer, one Albrecht, chief of the gnomes. By the sounds of it, he is currently conducting biological research as an executive of some abominable cult. I learned that Albrecht's true form is an astral body that lives as a parasite in the gnome's descendants. No matter how many times his body is destroyed, he can revive in the body of one of his relatives. If I do not defeat him now, this world will be engulfed in war before the seeds of hope can even blossom. I have only one choice. It's kind of some cool art. Notice have tried confronting Albrecht face to face. Can't imagine how that worked out. I mean, she can't have been that strong then, I guess. She lost to Albrecht. Oh, big L. Sorry. The Albrecht she describes here is like his previous incarnation. Okay, so I guess that's why he had to seek out Franz. Because he got, maybe she did blast him. Given this diary's entries date of 11 years ago, that seems consistent with my own knowledge. Which is to say the previous Albrecht and my mother both fell in battle with one another 11 years ago. So sorry, Emma. It really stings to hear the truth, and yet I can't help but feel happy to finally have closure. I realized something was wrong for anyone and came within a hair of stopping it. He was truly a remarkable person. I'd expect no less from your mother. I concur, and I can't help but feel encouragement from her discoveries. I underestimated just how deeply indebted to her I was. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, as full as the diary may be now. There's still a hitherto unexplored segment of the shrine. I can sense a great deal of mana further within. Whatever is in there, it doesn't seem like the trials we face up to this point. We best be careful. Okay, it does seem like maybe she was just a regular witch lady, but... I'm not giving up just yet. I'm not throwing away my theory immediately. I'm not super attached to it though, so I'm kind of fine with it being wrong. Magic nighttime. You know.
This should be it right here.
You know.
Are you good to keep going, Emma?
Yes. Whatever awaits, I won't run. I'll accept it.
I'm rather worked up.
And that's why I'm proud to call you my sister.
Take this!
All right, let's go. I will go.
Ha!
Get iced. This is as far as the shrine goes. This particular area feels a little strange. Something's coming. It's a damn owl. It's the owl. A white owl? Could it be... This is Isola's familiar. I thought it long gone from this world. It's like a memory brought vividly to the fore. Oh, got your ass pranked. You've been pranked. What's happening? Well, we assume this is our final trial. Steel yourselves. These citizens of the underworld pose a grave threat. But like, do they? Come on.
Very well. I shall be your opponent.
Gang.
Shimmer!
I'm just saying, Vita and Roselia can't be all powerful and then also be like, oh no, random monsters.
So it's on me, hmm?
You can't have it both ways, game. Moved it out.
I'll help myself. How refreshing.
Very well.
Cut. I'm going.
Oh, get delayed, nerds. Why do you all resist fire?
Arcus, activate.
What cheek! A chance!
Take this. Yeah.
Hearken.
Maybe slightly overkill, but
Let's not be spellbound.
well, I haven't seen her ult in this game.
Oh, crimson moonlight veiled in dusk. Lend me your power!
Later underground.
Burn to ashes!
How you seeing the
Bewitching
moon?
Blood moon!
That was nothing for the likes of me.
Oh,
Do try.
I got a little baited.
Shim!
Whole bunch of it's all the damn angels, man. Unfortunately, they're all magic,
It's all
so
me.
you're wrecked.
Huh?
I'm going.
Have you guys thought about having like a spell that is bad, not bad?
Arcus, activate.
What cheek! There!
Yeah.
How's this?
My damage, please. It's very sick.
I will share my magic.
Thank you.
It's my turn.
I don't know, man.
Huh? I'm rather worked up. Fear my crimson lancer! A chance!
Take this.
Be gone!
All right.
Vita, please get CP so you can kill them.
Shimmer. All right. Burning flames. Vorpal flare.
I mean, you don't still have your old ult, right?
There!
Can I use that manually?
I'll restore you.
Very well.
Heck, you're mine.
Mine! Here I come.
I really thought that'd get you more CP.
You have my
Thank you.
thanks.
Bro, I can't get any CP
I'm
because we're
rather
not
worked
taking
up.
any damage.
Fear my Crimson Lancer!
Very well.
Alright, there we go.
Dance, azure feathers!
It's all me.
I will not regret this.
Brianos, be a dear and lend me a hand.
Even the birds are never really gone.
Now, finish them off!
I'm going.
I'm just saying, for the sake of fairness, either Celine had to turn into a demon panther or Grianos needed to be a bird boy. Alright? I'm just saying, so you don't even have your old S-Craft.
Dark blades, aim true! Now to keep going! I did it!
I continue to impress even
I still have room to grow.
Why are you guys leveling? Oh my god, please stop.
Strong enemy! Be careful!
Okay, we actually could be in a bad spot this time, since we can't just auto-invuln everything.
Rat? Dark blade, aim true!
My own balance?
what chic! I'm rather worked up. Sha! Yeah!
I'll restore you!
Any
Very
BP in the
well.
chat?
There!
No? Okay.
It's my turn.
Anybody want to invest in some BP? Anything that gives BP? Anything that gives CP? Oh my god. Sorry, I shouldn't have done it. I thought we were done, and I just wanted to use everything. Get fucked,
So it's
Vita.
on me, hmm? How's this?
I mean, you can at least have the decency to like gain some CP when
I'm
you're getting
going.
shit on.
Dark blade, aim true! A chance!
Take that!
Lol.
Seems I've let my guard down.
Fun.
Shimmer!
I mean, these guys do actually do physical, but
Rat, a fine mess this is. I do believe how... how refreshing. You have my...
oh, don't death blow me. Oh, I didn't know we have absorb that. I would have been very annoyed if I got death blowed.
You have my thanks.
All right! Dark blade!
That's so embarrassing.
Sorry, everyone.
It's my turn. Yes!
Thank you.
Darn! Oh, I'll fix you up.
Thank
Please
you.
stop.
So it's on me, hmm?
How are you at full HP? Make it make sense.
Sha! Fun.
Shim!
Here I come. Ha!
I'm going.
I mean, I guess you should just heal.
Arcus active.
Yeah! You have my thanks.
Please punch Roselia in the face.
Darn! Ugh, no way.
Like, punch
It's my turn.
punch Roselia in the face, you see?
There!
Yeah, thank you.
I shall go. How's this?
Thank you.
Okay, just a little light punch.
right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah! You have my... Oh, so it's on me,
Would
hmm?
you gain CP?
Sha!
You little asshole?
What chic!
All right.
Okay, can I do anything?
Dark.
How vexing.
Cut. You're mine. Mine. It's my turn.
Oh, you're still... Didn't I literally just kill you?
Then go on. Mine.
What a predicament.
Shimmer.
What?
There.
I'm rather worked up. Dear me. Finished already? I did. I continue to impress you.
Okay, I guess the leveling is nice because there was another fight, so you got to full HP, but that was kind of annoying. That was close. It's the final trial done and dusted. That's how we fast with flying colors. Just because I wasted 5 VP and CP for no reason before they spawned a bunch of guys. It's resonating. So it seems since there's a message for us. Let's hear it then.
Emma.
Mother?
You found me, didn't you, Emma? I am so proud of the exceptional witch you've no doubt become. I'll admit it may have been a little mean of me to test you like this, but I knew you would rise to the challenge.
Unless you died to the demons, then oh fuck, shit, oh god, I feel bad.
Are we communicating with the past? No, that's not it.
It's a projection, created by her familiar's lingering thoughts.
I'm about to face the chief of the gnomes. I know this battle is destined to end in our mutual demise, but I must see it through.
I mean, it kind of sounds like you threw your life away for no reason, lady. Like, not to be a hater, but you didn't even you knew he was gonna come back to life after you killed him? And you could have just been like, hey, magical witches who can teleport literally anywhere in an instant? You want to come give me the backup I need? No? You didn't think to do that? There was no reason you had to fight him alone.
This I have learned by peering into the future. This very act is taboo. In doing so, I have meddled with the threads of fate. Yet I feel no regret in learning how my life ends. Because I know this will lead to a better future. Not just for my beloved daughter, but for all the Empire.
None of this was any reason to willingly throw your life away.
I mean, she's right.
All I wanted was to have you there with me. We could have found a better future together. So, why? Why did you have to?
I'm sure you're standing there raising your objections, wailing and cursing my choice. I am so sorry for leaving you on your own, Emma. I won't ask you to forgive me. You have every right to hate me for what I did. But I want you to know that the days I spent with you were my greatest treasure. That's why I'll do anything to secure you a future where you can live unburdened, happy. I will fall with the chief and alter fate, so that those destined to one day face Ishmelga will have a fighting chance. I'm so sorry for asking so much of you, Grandmother. Thank you for raising Emma into such a fine young woman. May you live a long, happy life after your mission is over.
Silly fool. I'll live enough for the both of us. That's a promise.
You must be there too, right, Vida? There's a lot that not even I can see about the road you have chosen. But you should know that everyone loves you more than you realize. So, rein in those reckless impulses, huh? I'll come back and haunt you if you make Emma cry too much.
Always with a sense of humor. I'll try, Master. I'd be a lousy excuse for a student if I didn't.
I'd also like to say something to Emma's new familiar, Celine.
Me?
Shouldn't know. I mean, I guess you saw into the future, so.
You'll have a lot to shoulder with all the trouble the girls will give you. Emma, Grandmother, and Vida. Everyone I wanted to be there for, you'll be there in my stead. Knowing they have you gives me the strength and clarity I need to walk this solemn road. Thank you so much.
You've got it. Leave everything to me.
Finally, to my dear Emma. I had a good look at what the future has in store for you. You will throw yourself headlong into your studies, then leave the village to carry out your duties as a witch. You will find fulfillment and friends in the halcyon days of school life, affection overflowing, and despite many a worry along the way, you will become a fine witch, capable of saving the Empire from the great twilight. Oh, how I wish I could hear stories of your exploits, relishing in the emotion dancing in the light of your eyes. But I am content, simply knowing what a wonderful journey lies in wait for you.
Oh, Mother.
I am certain beyond doubt that you've no shortage of things you now hold dear, connections that can weather any storm. Always follow your heart, Emma. The world needs you and your power, but that you already know. I'll be rooting for you, now and forever. As much as I hate to leave you, it seems I'm out of time. So goodbye, everyone. I love you.
No! Thank you, Mother. I love you too.
I mean, that was nice. I do wish there had been some explanation for why she had to fight him alone and die immediately. It wouldn't have been that hard to add like 4 lines of dialogue that were like, oh, you know, it'll take him a year to find a new host and reconstitute his body or something. You know, the delay is important for... like, it wouldn't have been that hard to at least add an explanation rather than just being like, saying nothing, because by saying nothing it kind of comes across as like, I mean, lazy, I guess. Like, she had to die there because reasons? I don't know. And then plus, I mean, it's just such an incredibly selfish decision when literally you could mind communicate with Roselia and have her teleport to wherever you are in like 2 seconds. Same with Vita. I don't know. I feel like they needed to have some explanation. I mean, it didn't even have to be much, and I'd buy it, but like not having anything is a little eh. But it is a nice scene, and just going back to what I was saying earlier, these are closer to what I wanted Daydreams to be. I almost feel sad to see it disappear. And I do also, this is a situation where like my short-term memory being really bad is good, because actually I do remember, somebody just straight up told me that's what happened to Emma's mom back in a comment in CS4, but I'd completely forgot, because it was when they mentioned Albrecht a little while ago is when it kind of came back into my mind. They're like, oh yeah, I remember getting a random comment that was like, oh yeah, Emma's mom died to fighting the previous Albrecht, which was like completely unnecessary, but I do remember seeing that comment. But I had forgotten about it, so it didn't really impact anything. But yeah, it was one of those things when they mentioned that, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember getting a random spoiler about that. You sure are looking brighter, Emma. I mean, I guess at the time I didn't necessarily consider it a spoiler, because I didn't know it was something that was going to be directly mentioned. For all I knew, it was like something that was just randomly talked about in like a, you know, some side piece, or like even an interview or something. I don't know, but I do remember having that told to me. You sure are looking brighter, Emma. I think one of the CS4 episodes, I made comments about how it's really weird they're not talking about how Emma's mom died at all. You think? If I am, it's because I finally have to resolve to follow my heart. And I'm still saying, though, we didn't see a damn body. If you don't see a body, they're not dead. That's storytelling 101. Oh? This relates to what Isola said before she disappeared, I assume. Yeah, she gave me just the encouragement I needed. When my current journey is over, I intend to leave the Empire. I wonder it'll take me far beyond this land I've always known, across the entire continent, for I want to protect it all. That's quite the lofty goal. Trust me, I know. But as we traveled around and met people from all stripes in our fight against the Great Twilight, I found myself thinking, Maria's faced all kinds of supernatural crises, the Oriel and Liberl, the Azure Tree and Crossbow, and plenty more on our own home soil. Then there's the Blazing Demon, who supposedly came from a different world entirely. It made me realize that there's so much I do not know about what lies beyond the Empire's borders, and so much I could help with. But from now on, I don't want to live in the shadows of Erebonian history. I want to see all of creation with my own two eyes. Sounds like a fine dream to me, one I can enthusiastically support. I'm being surprised at how big the continent was when I joined the society. So much you can learn from wandering the world, and above all, it's fun to be free. There's a local orchid's apple poison, or poison apple. At this point, I think any further effort to obfuscate our existence from the world after the Great Twilight would be a waste. I'm also certain that you would never use our magic for evil, unlike a certain other witch I could name. Still, if you left the Empire, that would mean I could no longer watch over you. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can sign off on this one with a clear conscience. Sounds like you don't want to let her leave the nest. Don't worry about her so much. She'll be fine. I'll be with her wherever she goes. Shenanigans! I call shenanigans! Why do you get to be with her and I don't? I'm not planning to leave the Empire just yet, Grandmother. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, I like the line. I like the shenanigans line. I'll give Roselia that. I'm not really a big fan of her whole shtick, but that's funny. On that note, I think it's about time to depart. Emma, Selena, look forward to seeing you both again one day. And Grandmother, do make sure to exercise from time to time, or you'll put weight before you know it. Mind your own business, you brazen hussy. Hope you see you again soon, Vita. Take care of yourself. Now, this did basically confirm that you can just look into the future. That's just like a thing you can do, you're apparently not supposed to. Which is kind of a weird thing to bring up. You tell me y'all asses could have been looking into the future this whole time, but like you don't because, ooh, it's taboo? Fuck that. The whole damn world was about to end. Oh no, not my taboos. I still see she doesn't know how to keep that mouth of hers shut. She does seem to have become more personable since I saw her. Maybe the end of the Great Twilight signaled the start of something new for her. Perhaps so. It's not as though everything is suddenly back to how it used to be, but she did remind me of the old Vita today. And she did sass and all. Well, shall we make our way back to Eryn? I think we should. We haven't finished cleaning your room yet. Who knows how the secrets are waiting to be found in there. Alrighty, I swear that I remember. Says the woman who was hiding a literal magic diary of life-changing importance. That's how we tear the room apart. I'll start. My popcorn, no! Like, I like that one. That's a really good daydream. It definitely feels like we've kind of hit a stride on daydreams. And I don't know if maybe we're just getting lucky. Or maybe it's just all the ones that are good are at the end. So maybe not all the ones that are good, because there's still the Tita Agate poison.
Browsing interface.
There's no, I just don't have any faith that it's not gonna fucking tilt me. I don't. They've used up all their goodwill. It's gone. Dead. Okay, we should end the video here. Next time we'll probably return to the real world, do some talkity talks, and I don't know, maybe find like a random monster or something, we can find one. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.